my name is Jess and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, guys, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Jess. So happy to have you here today. And if you like home decor, DIYs, and amazing projects on a budget, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and that you hit the bell to get notified every single time that I'm going to be uploading new videos. In today's video, I'm going to be making 6 DIYs to decor your home and using your Cricut. And I want to say thank you to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to be creating amazing DIYs and projects extremely easy that can be used room by room and all year round. I hope that you like these ideas, and I'm also going to be using Dollar Tree items to make these projects really on a budget, so I hope that you like them. And if you do, give me that big thumbs up. It really helps to support this channel. Remember to follow me on all my social media pages, my webpage jazomy.com. We post a new blog this Monday, and my other channel, Jazomy Home, we're going to be posting new video this week, so make sure that you are subscribed in that other channel too. All of the links are always in the description box of every single video. So yeah, I hope that you like this one, and let's get started.
I'm going to be using my Cricut Maker machine to create 6 amazing and easy DIYs that you can use in any room of your house and that you can use all year round. These projects turn out amazing. They are super easy to make. This machine can cut many types of materials in just minutes, and it is one of the things that I love the most. And now that Christmas is coming, it can be the best gift for you or that loved one. For the first project, I'm going to be creating these Be Our Guest door hanger sign, and for that I'm going to start using these 2 wooden plaques that I just have at home, but you can check out Dollar Tree. They have so many really good options of wood. And what I'm going to be doing is to paint these using my spray paint in ultra matte true navy color. I'm going to spray paint these outside and then let it dry. Then I need to make 2 small holes on each of the signs, so I'm going to be using my drill and I'm going to make the 2 holes on each sign, and then I'm going to be using my sanding sponge, and I'm just going to sand the edges of the wood. This is going to create like a distressed look in the edges, and it's going to give it it's gonna make the sign pop out a little bit more, and I just love to do these on the pieces of wood that I paint. Next, I'm going to be using my Cricut Designs paste, and I'm going to start creating my decal. First, I'm going to write the text, Be Our Guest, and then you can change the font. I'm going to be working with 2 different fonts, and I'm going to adjust the size, and you can do the same depending on the size of the sign that you are working with. In your Cricut Designs page, you have this craft paper in the background that helps you do your work and create your designs easily and make them look perfect. Now you can also add images, and I decided to search for leaves. I got this one that I really like. It's super simple but cute at the same time, so I'm going to be adding one on the top and one on the bottom part of the Be Our decal. And guys, something that you can do is to weld everything and also to adjust the decals that you are going to be cutting, because that way your Cricut machine is going to cut everything in one piece. Once you have that part ready, you can press make it, and then you're going to see what your Cricut machine is going to cut, and you can select the base material that you are going to be working with. This time is going to be this vinyl in clay color that I love. I'm going to be adding these into my mat, and then I'm going to put these on my Cricut Maker machine, and it's going to cut my project just perfect and super fast. Once I have my decal, you can remove all of the vinyl that you don't need from your decal, and then you can add a transfer tape on top. Once you have that, you can transfer these on your signs or any project that you are working with. I'm going to transfer these to my 2 small signs that I'm going to be using as my door hangers. And you can use the same transfer tape for both decals, and I always do that. I always reuse my transfer tape. That's a really great tip too. You can reuse your transfer tape a few times before throwing it away, and you will save some money, my friend. Once I have that part ready, I'm just going to add a small piece of rope, and I'm going to be making like a small knot, and that's all. This is how my project turned out, and I can hang these on my front door, or maybe you can create any other decal and hang these on your shelf or something like that, and it looks beautiful, and it was so easy to make. I love having a good sign in my house that I can use in any spot, and for that I will be using this framed sign that I found in a thrift store for only $1, and I really like it. I love the background that has some texture, but of course I want to like cover that pink color and the text with some paint, and for that I'm going to be using my Waverly chalk paint in moss color. I'm going to paint these and then I'm going to let it dry. Now it's time to create my decal, and I want this huge high decal, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to create the text, I'm going to change the font, and then I'm going to be cutting this with my Cricut machine, and you can use any color, and this time I'm going to be using some just simple white vinyl. Then I'm going to remove what I don't need from my decal. I'm going to add a transfer tape, and I'm going to transfer my decal into my sign. It was a super easy DIY that anyone can do. It looks amazing. You can use it all year round, and it's just so beautiful. It has this high-end look that I love, and I just love it. For the next project, I will be creating a small decoration for my home that looks neutral and super pretty at the same time, and I will be adding a decal. So for that, I'm going to be reusing these Dollar Tree buckets. Previously they were white, but now I want to change the color, and I'm going to be using this spray paint in ultra matte true navy color, and I really love these colors. You can use these for fall or for Christmas. It's super trendy right now. So yeah, I spray paint this outside, let it dry. Now I'm going to be creating my decal. I'm going to write the word home, and I'm just going to be cutting these in this clay vinyl color. I'm going to remove the vinyl that I don't need from my letters. I'm going to add a transfer tape, and I'm going to be sticking these letters separately on each one of the buckets. So I'm going to need 4 buckets in total for my home word. Now you can add greenery or foliage or flowers depending on the season. I decided to make these super neutral, so I'm going to be using some lamb's ear from Walmart, and I'm also going to be using some willows from Dollar Tree, and I think this looks so beautiful. I just cut some small pieces and add them inside of the buckets, and once I was done, this is how my project turned out. I think it looks so beautiful, and of course it's on a budget. I was using Dollar Tree items too, and I just love how it turned out. If you like simple projects like this, give this video a thumbs up right now. I recently remodeled my kids' room a bit, and I needed to make a sign with the initial letter of their names to put on the wall above their beds. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using these signs that I got from Walmart on clearance for only $1 each. I'm going to use the back side that has this beautiful wood, and I'm going to change the color. You can stain these. You can use maybe chalk paints. I'm going to be using this golden oak stain. I'm going to stain these outside, and then I'm going to let it dry. Now for the decal, I'm going to be adding like a circle detail on my Cricut Designs page. You have so many options there. I got this one that I really like, and now I'm going to add the letter. I'm going to add the text with the letter A. I'm going to adjust the size. You can change the font of the letter, of course, and then you need to attach these 2 images to create your decal, and that way your Cricut is going to cut these in the way that you want to. You can cut these in so many materials. I'm going to be using some vinyl in this beautiful beautiful something blue color that Cricut has right now, and you can check all of the materials and all of the things that Cricut has on Cricut.com. I'm going to leave you the link in the description box, so yeah, you can check that. And for the moment, I'm going to let my Cricut cut these. It's going to cut super fast, and once I have that part ready, you can remove all of the vinyl that you don't need from your decal. Once you have that part ready, you just have to add the transfer tape on top, and this is a huge decal and it cuts so fast, and I just love how it turned out. I'm going to add these to my sign, and this is how my first sign looks like. Now I'm going to do the same but with the letters name of my daughter. I'm going to remove the letter A and I'm going to change that for the letter I. I'm going to adjust the size the way I want to. I'm going to attach these and send it to my machine to be able to cut it, and I'm going to cut these using the bright sage color that I really love, and I just repeat the same steps. And to be able to hang these, I'm going to add a tooth hanger on the back side, and once I was done, this is how the two signs for my kids' rooms looks like. I love them, they're so easy to make, and my kids are so happy with this project too. You can create these same projects using canvas from Dollar Trees or any sign and paint it and personalize for any area or any room in your home. Who doesn't love the tic-tac-toe game? My family loves it, and it's always good to have it on hand, so I decided to make this board game on a budget for my living room. So the first thing you're going to need are the Jenga blocks. You can paint them or you can leave them like with the natural color. I'm going to start creating sets of 3, and I'm going to create a total of 9. I'm going to be using some hot glue to stick these Jenga blocks together, but you can use wooden glue to make them stronger. Now that I have all of my Jenga blocks together, it's time to use my Cricut Design Space to create the decals. I'm going to search for images with the X and the O letters, and you're going to have so many options. You can decide the one that you like the most, and once you have that, you can adjust in the size, and you can copy and paste these because you're going to need a total of 5X and 4 of the O letters. Now this is an image, but you can change it to be able to do like a basic cut, and you can select the color of the vinyl that you're going to use. I select the black color, but I'm actually going to cut these in white vinyl. Once my Cricut cut the decals, I'm going to be adding a small piece of this transfer tape on each of the letters, and I'm actually going to start sticking these decal one on each of the Jenga blocks sets that I just did. Now that I have the pieces that I need for this game, it's time to create the board. So I'm going to be using this canvas that I got from Five Below. It comes in a set of 3. This is the bigger one, and you can also use any square sign that you have at home. And what I'm going to be doing is to remove all of the staples that it has on the back side, because I'm going to start working with the frame first. Once I have the frame, you can paint these. You can leave it the natural color of the wood. You're also going to need dowels. I found these square dowels at Walmart, and they're so cool and they're perfect for this project, so I need to cut them the size of the frame. So I'm going to measure and mark and then cut all of the dowels in the same size, because they are going to be the divisions of this board game. Once I have that part ready, it's time to like measure where I want the dowels to be, and I have to stick them. I'm going to be using hot glue just to make the process a little bit faster, but you can use wooden glue to make these so much stronger. And I'm going to stick these, creating like the original tic-tac-toe game board, and it is super easy. Now I'm going to be using the canvas fabric. I actually painted using chalk paint in black color, and once the paint was dry, I cut all of the edges that I don't need for my project, and then I can staple these on the back side of the frame, or you can add hot glue. Once you have that, this is how this game looks like now. Oh, and I love it. You can add now all of the pieces to be able to play this tic-tac-toe game, and I really love how it looks. It was so easy to make. It was on a budget. I'm going to be adding these in my living room. Looks so beautiful with a high-end look. You know, just so happy how this project turned out, and all of my projects too. So I really hope that you like them too, and if you do, give me that big thumbs up. It really helps to support this channel. Let me know in the comments which of these ideas is your favorite. I love how the tic-tac-toe game turned out, but let me know which one is your favorite in the comments, and make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, that you hit the bell, and that you share this video with friends and family. Remember to follow me on all my social media pages, my webpage, new blog posts, and my other channel, Jazomy Home. We're going to be uploading a new video this week, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. All of the links are always in the description box of this video, as well as the Cricut.com link. Love you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys.